My name's Corbett Lyon and I'm a fourth generation architect, and I'm an art collector and designed this house museum. We had a very large collection of Australian contemporary art and it kept growing every year, and like all collectors you wonder what to do with your collection, so we've always been very keen to share it with the community. We also needed a new family home, so we came up with this idea, and it was, I suppose, a unique confluence of things, being the future resident family and the collectors and the architect, that we were able to embark on this very unusual project. In addition to being very new museologically, people have described it as a very bold sociological experiment. Very early on we looked at some very conventional options of having the museum on the ground floor and perhaps our private apartments on the upper floor, but we didn't think that was anywhere near interesting enough. So we took the two components together and shook them up and put them into a single building, which we've called a house museum. Part of the idea was to blur that interface between public and private. So this room we're sitting in now is my study, but it's also the House Museum archive. The black room at the back is our video room for our video art, but our girls also use it to have parties and look at video work. I think we get enormous pleasure having people come to visit. We have visitors coming from all over the world, and it's a great joy to be able to take them through the house and to explain some of the unique ideas behind it. And everybody walks through that gate as they leave to say this is the most sort of unique thing they've ever seen. I learned the organ back at school when I was 15 years old, and at the school I went to you had to play a sport or play a musical instrument. So I pointed to the big instrument in our cathedral at our school. I said, I want to play that. So it was always a dream to have a pipe organ in the house, and I play it for our visitors. They love that. People really enjoy having the tours with members of the family because they're hearing the story directly from the people who not only came up with the idea but who live in it day to day. It's an intensely interesting thing to be doing. I think we live in a city here in Melbourne which is extraordinary in terms of the culture that we have, and we like to think of what we're doing here as an extended conversation between architects and designers and filmmakers and people who are in this wonderful world that we inhabit together. So part of what this does is bring together those conversations, and we're really keen to extend that conversation nationally and globally.